Hi everybody and welcome back to some more MotoGP 17 here on this channel. Now in today's episode we're back on the managerial career and we're starting off at Misano World Circuit, Marco Simoncelli in San Marino, one of my favourite circuits guys by far. So we're going to jump straight into it and I really want to win this one because I absolutely love this circuit. So we're going to get straight into qualifying and I think in the second race we've got Spain and Aragon, another tricky circuit, so it could be interesting today. So let's get straight into the qualifying session. Right, so we're going out on our first qualifying lap. I forwarded it on just a few minutes just to see what sort of times the other riders are doing. So we got to beat a 1:44.7 and if you can see guys, we've changed the colour scheme as well on the bike. I hope you like it. It was requested a couple of times, the red and white, so I hope you like it, but we will change it up if we get the opportunity again. But I think the next time we get a transfer window is going to be when we get onto the GP bikes, because we're coming into the latter stages. So in the next couple of episodes may be the final ones in the Moto2 guys, and we will be going towards the GP season, which is going to be absolutely crazy. I cannot wait. Right, just keep it nice and steady through there. I absolutely love this circuit, so I'm hoping to put in a really good performance, and we're up on the time of that first checkpoint. Let's see if we can be up on the second checkpoint and just keep it nice and steady. Now I haven't made any adjustments to the bike, so we're on the default setup. We're just going to see how the bike handles on the default setup. Doesn't feel too bad. Oh god, someone's lying down on the circuit there. Oh god, someone's crashed out. So it's showing how difficult this circuit can be in the wet. And oh god, we're really up on the time on that second checkpoint. So far so good. Let's just keep it nice and steady around there. Doesn't feel too bad. I don't think I'm going to have to make too many adjustments. Let's see how it takes the last couple of corners. Right, just keep it nice and smooth through there. Try and hold the speed. I think we could have gone through there a little bit tighter. Just trying to hold the speed down this section. Heavy braking. Oh god, didn't feel too bad. So it's looking very, very good. Right, let's get it nice and turned in there. We've dropped a little bit of time, but we're almost still up nearly by half a second. Let's see if we can have a strong last couple of corners and see if we can get pole position onto the curb there. Right, last corner, and that's not too bad. Now just accelerate to the line and see if we can beat that time. And oh my dear Lord, we smashed it. So it looks like the AI aren't going to be very, very quick in the wet, but we're not sure whether those are the conditions it's going to be for the race. Let's see if we can just spin that back wheel up again. Yeah, we go. Right, let's get into the results. Right, so we got to the end of the qualifying session and yeah, they got nowhere near that time. So it looks like we've got pole position. Not sure whether it's going to be raining for the race, but we will find out very, very soon. So let's get straight into it now, guys. So here we go. Right guys, so it's stopped raining, but it looks like we're going to start off on a wet track, so it might dry up, so it'd be interesting to see if they're any quicker, but let's just get straight into the race. So here we go. Right, so here we go with the San Marino GP around the Misano circuit. Now, we're starting off with a wet circuit, so we're on the wets, but it might dry up, or it might rain again, we're not sure. But let's see if we can just be consistent and try and get another decent win. Now, we did have a good qualifying time, so if we hit those sort of times, they're not going to get anywhere near us. But we've got to start well, so let's see if we can get a good start here. And off we go, sporting a new colour, red and white. Let's see if we can get into that turn. I think we need to change the colour of our name and our number on our bike though. Into that first corner, not too bad, trying to hold the corner there. I've got Marquez behind me, and Luti managed to get away there, so that was a good start by Luti, but hopefully we should be able to get past him in this next corner. Slow it down, get nice and tight in, onto the apex. Oh god, that was a little bit too tight, but just try and hold it into the turn. We've had Oliveira coming around the side, just managed to get into that turn and just try and hold it around that corner, onto the curb again. So that's not the smoothest start, and Luti's going for it here on this first lap, but I don't mind that. I'd rather have a bit more. Oh god, where's Oliveira? And Marquez shot past. We braked well too early into that turn, a lot quicker into that turn than I was, and we dropped another couple of places, so we dropped down to P4. So it looks like we have got a race here, and it's starting to rain as well. Morbidelli managed to get past us in that turn. We slowed down, getting nice and tight. We should be able to drive out in front of him. Yes, we got a good drive out that turn, a lot tighter. They went on a lot wider line, which maybe might have been the better line, but there was a lot of riders going around that corner, so I took the inside and just trying to hold the speed. Oh, it's getting really wet now. Let's see if we can get past Oliveira in this turn. Oh, just stuck up the inside into that turn, but Luti still got more contact with. Oh God, they've got two riders coming up the inside, and Morbidelli almost took me off there. Bloody hell, they're really, really aggressive in the turn, but Luti went miles off the circuit there, and that cost him a bit of time. Can we dive up the inside of Marquez here? No, couldn't hold the speed. So that's coming towards the end of the first lap, and we're not doing too well actually. We've had a really poor first lap. We need to get back on it, and that's not going to be very quick. Right, let's get a bit of slipstream and see if we can get past these in this first turn of the second lap. Let's get nice and tight. No, didn't brake early enough and get it turned in. Let's try and get back into that corner nice and tight. Yes, and again into this one. We should be able to get past. No, we couldn't drive out that turn. It is really, really tipping it down now, so let's try and slow it down and try and get him in this corner. Oh, managed to squeeze past Luti, but can I get past Marquez? No, he managed to turn into that corner nicely. So Marquez is leading the San Marino Grand Prix on the second lap. Let's see if we can get past him in this turn. Let's get a bit of slipstream and see if we can get past. We need to do this corner really well. We've got to get nice and tight in, and hopefully we should be able to beat him in this turn. Now they go a lot wider. Yes, get nice and tight and should be able to get a good drive. Yeah, that was much better. They went a lot wider into that turn and we managed to get away. Right, let's just try and hold it. Marquez is coming up the inside here, and we just let him go past and then tucked in, and we managed to hold it. So that was nicely done there. Right, let's try and pull away now and stop letting them get back into this race. Now we've got Oliveira that's just overtaken Marquez. Let's just try and hold a little bit more speed into this turn. Oh, that was much tighter and a lot better. And you can see we started to pull away already, and not as quick as us through there. Slow it down, stay off the curbs. Nicely does it. Right, slow it down again into that turn and hold it. Oh, nicely done. So that was much better. And I saw loads of bikes going off the circuit again in that turn. They really don't like that turn. And let's see if we can just nail this turn and try and put a decent lap time in. I think we were doing we did a 142 for our qualifying lap. Let's see if we're around that sort of pace. Yes, we just hit a 142.5, so that's the sort of pace that got us the qualifying spot. I'm not sure whether they're going to be running anywhere near that sort of time, but we will find out at the end of the race. Now they were only hitting 144s in qualifying, so it'll be interesting to see if they're any quicker in the race. Right, let's try and hold it into this turn. Oh God, went a little bit wider there. Didn't really need to do that. We could have gone a lot tighter into that turn, but we managed to get away with that. We've got Morbidelli and Luti behind us now, so there's a lot of changes in positions behind us, but we've got a little bit of a lead now, and we should be able to bring home a victory. But after this race we move on to Aragon, which is a circuit that I have struggled on. We have got one win round that circuit so far on MotoGP 17, but it's not an easy circuit to win on, so it'll be interesting to see if we can win around there in this managerial career on the Moto2 bike. Right, that's not too bad round there. Coming towards the end of this third lap, and it's going really, really well. And I hope you're still following the rider career, guys, where we've upped the laps and all the difficulty I'm having with the tyre wear. It's really, really interesting to see the differences with the extra laps, and it's a lot more challenging. Right, just try and hold it into this turn. See, we can get really nice and tight into that turn, but they seem to go right off the circuit. Right, second to last corner, keep it nice and tight. Oh, that was awesome. Right, one more, and then we should be able to finish with a nice power wheelie. Right, there we go. Right, let's get that front wheel up and try and power wheelie to the line. And oh God, back up again. There you go, and we take victory around the Misano circuit. Now that was a really good race. I really enjoyed that. Right, so we take another win in this Moto2 season, and looking at the times, they were slightly quicker, but still nowhere near the sort of times we were hitting in those wet conditions, which is a shame. It's something they do need to fix, and we're literally 4 race wins ahead in the championship, so I don't think there's any chance they're going to be catching us in this championship unless we finish really, really badly. But we're doing really, really well, so it's just about choosing the right GP team now, guys. So let me know in the comments below which team you think I should go for. I'm trying to save up the credits now, so hopefully we'll have enough credits so that we can have a choice of all the teams, but we will see. Let's get straight into the HQ and see what results our other teammates have got in this managerial career. Now they have started to pick up some decent points, which is really positive. And again, their position, especially Jack, he's getting some good results. So slowly they're getting better, but they still need to push it a little bit more to get their objective. But it's moving forward. But we're going to keep on upgrading their bike. And if we've got any money left over at the end of the season, once we've got our GP bike, we'll get them a better bike. We might buy a Honda or something a little bit better. Oh, we've got another activity test. Oh, that's cool. So that would be probably a test on the San Marino circuit as well. That would be interesting. Right, first up, I just wanted to change the colour of the number and my name at the back because it didn't look right in the red. Let's go for a little bit of yellow. Let's see if we've got any yellow here. Amber, no, orange. Oh, they've got lemon. That'll do. And we'll do the same for the name as well, because it wasn't standing out very well in the colour it was in. And we will change the style as well. Let's go for the one where it was a bit bigger as well that we had originally. Yep, there we go. That'll do. Right, let's just save that and go straight back into the activity. Right, so let's jump straight into this activity. And I think what I'm going to do for this activity, guys, I'm going to do it in first person. A few people said do some gameplay in first person, so we're going to do the activity test session in first person. So I hope you enjoy it, and then we will jump straight into the next race, which is in Aragon, which is a very tricky circuit, and I'm going to be looking forward to that as well. So let's get straight to it now, guys. So here we go. Right, so here we go with the test session. So we're going to be doing it in first person, and the time we've got to get is a 1:44.497. Now, we were hitting 1:42s in the normal camera view. I'm probably not as quick in this view, as I haven't been racing in this view a lot since I've had the game, but we should be able to manage that. So let's see if we can do it. Now, it just gives you a different perspective of the game, and I think they've done a good job with the first person view. I did use it a lot in my Ride 2 series. Some of you liked it, some people didn't. It's just down to you. I know that some other channels like Robbo46, he does one race in normal view and one race in this view. Yeah, it depends. I mean, I might do it later on in the career series, but at the moment I prefer doing it in the normal view. But if we get like these test sessions, it's good just to try it out. We're not doing too bad here. Slow it down, nice and tight. It's all gone a little bit wider in that turn, but we should get a good drive out of there. We should be able to get that 1:44. I'm pretty sure of that. We might be a second or so slower in this view. And it's getting nice, but we've got good conditions. It's not wet, so we should be able to achieve it. And again, got a little bit wider. It's just getting your braking points in this view after not doing it after. Well, I haven't done it since the Ride series, like I said, which has been a while. So let's keep nice and tight through here. Try and stay off those curbs, because you'll get a penalty on this test session. But we don't want to do that. We've got quite a bit of time to achieve it. Hopefully we should do it first time. Right, slow it down into this turn. Nice and tight into there. Get a nice drive. Then we've got 2 more corners, and the time is looking good. So we should be able to do it. And last corner, I think it's going to be close actually. It's slightly slower coming to that last corner, and just drive it to the line. Now, we didn't actually go into the garage and change the settings either, so oh god, that was close. So we get the bonus, which is brilliant. Right, so we move on to Aragon, guys. Here we go. Oh my god, another poor lap. Again, we haven't managed to get anywhere near the time, so we're another second off there. Now, it's the last corner I seem to be struggling with. Not too bad through the first couple of checkpoints, but the last 2, I'm really losing a lot of time. So we need to improve on that. So I have made a few adjustments to the bike, nothing major. It's understeering slightly, but it's been a lot better than it was previously at the start of the Moto2 season. Oh god, we're up on that time, so we started off a little bit better in this lap. Let's just try and maybe gain a little bit of slipstream from the bike in front as well. Now, this turn can be very tricky. Now, I was getting a little bit of a reaction from the rear suspension. I adjusted that a few moments ago, and that wasn't too bad. That felt a little bit smoother. But there is one corner on this circuit that I was having trouble with, and it's it's the one left-hand turn over the brow of the hill here. So as you go down, slowing down into this turn here, I was losing the front end. Let's see if we can do it. Oh god, that was a little bit better. But I found if you went in a little bit too tight and got any wheel on the curb there, you'd lose the front end, which was rather annoying. But we're up on the time here, so this is a really strong lap. Let's see if we can gain a bit of slipstream on the straight as well. That'll help. And oh, we're still up on the time, so this could be good. But we've got to nail that last corner. Now this last corner is so challenging. If I don't get tight enough in and I've got a bike behind us, they shove you right out wide, and then it really mucks up the entire lap. So you've got to nail it, and just hesitate there. Just hold it nice and smooth until you can feel it's turning in nicely. Then you just tap the power on, and again we've gone over the curb slightly. Hopefully that won't cost us too much time. Let's see what time this gets us, and oh, brilliant. So we managed to get pole position with that time, but will it stay? Well, we got to the end of the session and we did have the fastest time, but not by much. But can we perform like that in the race? That is the question. I think this is going to be really tough. And with Marquez on the front row, Spanish rider in Spain, you know how that goes. Right, so here we go with the Spanish GP around the Aragon circuit. This is going to be a real heated race. I think there's a couple of riders that will push me to the limits, and we've got to try and manage that last corner. That's where we seem to be losing most of our time, but let's just give it a go and see where we end up. So let's get straight into it. Right, so here we go with the Spanish GP around the Aragon circuit. Now I'm expecting Marquez to up his level in front of the home crowd, but let's see if we can dampen that and get a victory. So that's what we want to do. So let's see if we can get a good start into that first left-hand turn and try and control this race. Now I'm not the quickest around Aragon, but I'm going to go for it, guys. So let's see if we can get a good start, and off we go in Spain. Let's see if we can get a win. This is going to be a tough race. Right, into that first turn, slow it down, get nice and tight. Oh god, turn it in. Yes, we managed to get away without any trouble. That is absolutely brilliant. Now I'm not sure who got away really well there. I'm just going to try and concentrate on my own race for the first part of this lap and just see if I can just pull away slightly. We've managed to just pull away slightly here in these first couple of corners. That is absolutely fantastic. Let's see if we can maintain that towards the end of this first lap, and if we can get a really clear race in Spain, that would be absolutely fantastic. We're doing so well in the championship, and I do believe if we win today, we become the champion of Moto2 already, guys. That is fantastic. Right, let's just try and get nice and tight into this turn and flip it over. Be good on the brakes, don't press it. Yes, nicely does it. So we're doing really well so far. Let's just try and maintain that, get nice tight in this corner. Oh god, there's been an accident. Oh, it's Luti's crashed out. Oh my god, he was in third place off the grid and he's out. That means he's going to get a really poor result in this race, and Oliveira's taken his position. And Oliveira's quite quick. I followed him a couple of times in some of the qualifying laps, and he was pretty quick, so we're going to have to try and make sure we don't let him get involved as well. Nice turn there. Right, this is where it gets tricky. They're going to slipstream me on this straight, and I always seem to muck up this last corner. It is so hard to get a smooth run up it, and it looks like Marquez is getting his speed up, and Oliveira as well. And oh my god, don't muck it up, slow it down and turn it in. Oh god, Marquez, I thought he was going to run straight into me then, but he just slammed his brakes on. Last turn, oh god, that wasn't too bad. So that's a positive start to this race, but Marquez is literally right behind me, and oh god, he's made contact. Oh my god, he shoved me straight into the back. Oh my god, I was rocking then, I thought it was off, but just managed to stay on. Dear lord, take that. Just giving him a little bit of a tap there as well. What the hell was that all about? I know you want to win your home GP, but there's ways to winning it. God dear, that was so close, guys. I thought I was a goner, and we're back in the lead, but Marquez is looking like he wants to get past, and he's just made a little bit more contact there. Just managed to fight off. Oh, this is where it heats up, guys. I knew this would be a difficult race as soon as they were on it, and they're on it on this second lap. Right, trying to hold it. More contact by Marquez, and he's trying to take me in the inside, but is he going to be able to hold it into this turn? Right, let's just go let him go on the outside. Let's go on the inside. Let him go and flip it over. Oh, nicely done. Take that, Marquez. That was a good move. And I think Oliveira came flying into that turn as well. I don't know what he was doing. He went into that turn way too fast. Right, just try and hold it nice and tight. No, not tight enough. Onto the curb. That's going to slow us down. Is Marquez going to get up the inside here? Let's just try and hold the speed. Slow it down, slow it down. We might be able to get into the turn. No, he's going on the outside, but he's right behind me. And this means on that straight, he's going to get past me. I'm telling you, because the slipstreaming is too close. There's no way I'm going to be able to get away. So this is where it gets really tricky. Into that turn. Oh, God, be careful on the brakes, because this front end of this bike is awful. And we got through there, but they are so close behind. This is where it gets really tough, and I can see them flying past me on this straight. Let's just try and hold a decent position. I don't want to go too wide there, because I don't want them in the inside. I'd rather them go on the outside, but I've got one either side here. Am I going to be able to hold them both off? No, I didn't brake early enough. God, I did sod up the corner, but just try and hold on to it. Yes, Marquez and Oliveira's leading the Grand Prix, so he's managed to get past Marquez there. That's a surprise, but we've got a good drive up the hill. We should be able to get in the inside here. Let's see if we can get past these two under braking. No, they're braking a lot later than I did. And, oh, God, really lost the braking in there. Just went over the curb, and we've lost pace with both of them. This is all going wrong here in Spain, and we've just lost pace with these two, but we should be able to catch up through this section and hopefully get past. Can we get past Marquez in this turn? Let's go up the inside. We've managed to hold the inside, but Oliveira's managing to hold a decent pace. Oh, God, a little bit of contact there. Has gone into that turn. Just trying to drive past that Oliveira, but I can't get close enough to him. He's really holding a decent line there. Oh, God, Marquez made a little bit more contact. He's trying to get up the inside, right onto the apex there, and he's forced me out wider, and he's taken the position. So we've been dropped down into third position again. Let's see if we can take both of these in this turn. Let's see if we can flip it over like we did, but we've got less grip here, so we've got to be careful of that front end and the rear, but that's not too bad. We managed to take Marquez in that turn, but Oliveira got a good drive onto the apex as we go around that turn. That's going to slow us down a bit, and he's pulled away a little bit more. Oh my God, it looks like we're going to probably not be able to win this race. Oliveira has really gone for it here, and he wasn't the rider I was expecting to win this GP. I thought it would be Marquez, but let's see if we can just hold on to second place. I think first place is a little bit beyond us. Unless we get a good couple of corners here, we might be able to slipstream him. You never know. Right, get a nice tight turn there. We're getting nice and close. We should be able to get him. Not as tight as we would have liked there. Right, he got a decent drive out there. I think the gap is a little bit too big, but I'm going to try my hardest and just see if we can get a nice last turn. But we haven't got much grip on either tyre, and I don't think we're going to be able to hold the speed, but we're going to just try and hold on to second at least. We've gone into there all right, but no, not tight enough. I don't think we're going to be able to drive it up the hill quicker than Oliveira, and Oliveira is going to take a win in Spain, and we should be able to hold on to second. What a race that was, guys. Oh my dear Lord. Let's just get into the results. What a race that was, guys, and fair play to Oliveira. That was a really good race. He hit the fastest lap as well, so he was running at a decent pace, but we got decent points. Second place wasn't too bad, and I think that will clinch us the championship. Yes, we clinched the World Championship for the Moto2 series in our managerial career. That is fantastic. Now we can just think about the GP bikes, guys. So we've got another 4 races, I think, in this season, which we're going to just fly through, and then we're going to get straight onto the GP bike. So now, guys, it's time to start voting for what team you reckon I should go for Moto2. So we've got Australia, we've got Malaysia, we've got Japan, and we got Valencia. So those are the 4 races left. Can we finish really strong? I'm going to do my best. Let's get straight into the HQ, guys. And obviously, let's see if our teammates did really well as well. Let's have a look at their results. Again, not bad results by Jack again, so well done to Jack. He's starting to really improve, but like I said, we're going to keep upgrading the bike. Hopefully we'll have enough credits to buy a better bike for the next season, but hopefully we'll be able to get another rider for Moto2 and even a teammate in the GP series. That would be fantastic. So we've got a free weekend. Let's just move that forward. We'll probably just quickly check out the activity, and that'll be the end of the episode. Please guys, give this video a big thumbs up. Please try and get 50 likes on this video. I want you to really support this series. We should be on the GP bikes very soon, and plus don't forget to check out my rider series as well, where we're doing more laps, and you can see a lot more thought goes into tyre compound choices and stuff like that, because obviously doing the more laps, yeah, it's been really good so far. I'm really enjoying MotoGP 17. I've done a really good job on the game. So that's it, guys. So next episode we start in Japan, going towards the end of the Moto2 season as the champion. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you very soon. So see you later, guys. Bye.